Hello everybody. This video is just going to be a little bit about book shelving and what we need to sort of arrange the books. So we have a few books that have been placed in the wrong shelves, and therefore we're unable to find them. So I'm just going to quickly go over how we shelve the books, and then I'll explain some of these books. So on this end over here, we're going to start with our all books that are fiction. So anything that tells a story or that is sort of a make-up story, it's going to be shelved on these shelves. Then we have our novels on this part right here, all the way till the end. And right now we actually have a few novels that are placed or that are actually shelved over here. So these books, the Warriors, are actually going to be located right over here. And also we have our Geronimo Stilton books, and we have by the last name Dal. So those are the books that we have here for now, as well as our classic novels. So right now the shelves are a little bit busy, and as you know, it's tight, but we're doing what we can in order to facilitate the books in order to find them. Now over on this end, we are going to have books that have anything to do with Canada, and on this side we have any books that have to do anything with the world. So I'm going to explain some of the books over there, and then I will tell you which category they should belong to. We also have books about poetry. So they will be right here, arts and crafts. And of course we have our history and our French books, our music books, and then we have about the countries around the world. And also we have books about emotions or feelings or emotional intelligence. We don't have a lot of them yet, but we will probably get them in the next little while. Then over here for now, we have all the books that are actually nonfiction. So all of these shelves are for books that actually are real. They tell like the truth about per se the stories. Also we have our all our science, so you can sort of quickly see what we have, the categories. And we have our National Geographic books right here, and we have our Lego books and Guinness books and books of facts. So this area is actually a little bit confusing because we don't have enough shelves, but eventually I like to have a shelf for Lego, a shelf for Pokemon and Minecraft and so forth. So for now, let's try to do what we can in order to just keep the shelves sort of organized. And over here, it's pretty straightforward. We have our readers, our Disney books, and we have a few books about virtues and values and dictionaries. So this area, it's pretty straightforward. We don't need to really discuss this. On this side over here, we have our Christmas and winter, our harvest, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and also we have our Easter right here. And we have our cars and racing and sports, and we have our cooking, our baking, our magazines, and some comics, and our eyewitnesses books. So now, having said that, some of these books have been put in the wrong shelves. So for example, I found this book over on that end over there, which is good. It's a story, but it's about Valentine's, so we will actually just place it over here where we have our Valentine's books. So it would be right over here. I think we might be missing, there's a tag for now, so that's where it would belong. Now we have also this book I found also on that side, and it's about poems, so we're going to actually place it in our poetry section. So I know some of them are a little bit confusing, so if you just take a few minutes to read sort of what's about, or if you're confused, you can just leave them on the desk. So it would be under poetry. So we're just going to put it here for now. So that's our poetry books. And let's go back over here and see what else we have. We have these books that are not science, because they are actually stories about animals and so forth, right? So these books would probably best be shelved right in our fiction area. So alphabetically, it will be somewhere around these shelves. Now, when it comes to books that are about war and so forth, I found this book in the novel section. It's not really a novel, it's an actual book that happened with facts about the world. So then I would put it right under people and places around the world, or history per se. So it will be somewhere around here. I'll just put it here for now because so we will try to shelve them together, right? So I'm just gonna put them here for now. For example, this one would belong right over here. So I know we don't know all the titles and we don't know exactly which ones are which, but if you happen to see a book that that you may know that belongs to a series, you can sort of put it together with its other book, I guess, buddies, so that way it's sort of they're together. So that's one thing that we would like to try to keep in this area, just to try to organize so it's a little bit easier to find.